Hello, everybody, and welcome to another off-season preview. Today, we're going to be talking about the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, firstly, kind of have to address the elephant in the room. Despite the Miami Heat making it to the finals and giving some level of contest to the Denver Nuggets, they still bounced Milwaukee in the first round. And now Coach Bud happens in this league. Now you're going into free agency where Chris Middleton has declined his player option, which was $40 million, but that does happen very often when players prepared to then sign a longer deal with that team. But there are rumors, there are things floating in the air other than toxins and smoke, and maybe it's Chris, maybe it's Brooke. And as we saw last season, I don't even know who is more valuable or if it's really worth the argument of saying who is more valuable, because you just need both. Chris really just does bring that offensive spark, creation, individual creation, and shooting. And Brooke, I mean, the defense, the rim protection, top of the league last year, and combine that with his 3-point ability, with his shooting ability, and it's very difficult to replace. So there are concerns there are worries, there are possibilities that Milwaukee could end up in a really bad spot in the coming months. But I don't know. I am kind of a believer that the guys in Milwaukee, i.e. Drew, Giannis, Brooke, and Chris, kind of like playing together. So and they won a championship, so I really wouldn't be that surprised coming next season. It's the same thing, just new coach. Speaking of the exact same team, when it comes to the rest of the squad, Javon Carter has a player option, Jay Crowder is unrestricted, Joe Ingles is unrestricted, and Goran Dragic is unrestricted. So you do have some decisions to make when it comes to those guys. But at the end of the day, it's Chris Middleton and Brooke Lopez, and if you don't retain both, it's just not the same team. It's not the same team, and that's an obvious statement to say. But at the end of the day, I don't think this team is competitive. I'm not talking about regular season success. It's a Giannis-led team, but I think the past 4 years in the playoffs, we've seen, including the year they won the championship, that there are stipulations to success for every team. And Milwaukee is built around this core, is successful with this core, and I don't really know who you could replace, a guy like Brooke Lopez with, especially for, $15 to $18 million. I don't know. And maybe Brooke will get more than that, but you also picked up Chris Livingston in the draft. Don't know that much about him, to be honest. But as far as what could be next for Milwaukee, like I said, if you retain Brooke and Chris, you're going into next season hoping that a new coach, a new system, a loss like that can kind of shake this team. I don't know, Milwaukee. We'll see, but I'll see y'all.